Hi guys, I'm Carly from All the Pretty Books, longtime Potterhead and nerd, and I like to talk about collecting Harry Potter books. I apologize for getting the video out late. I got very busy during my off days, and then I got a migraine when I usually film the video in the first place, so I apologize. I just got off work after a 10-hour day, so if I seem a little bit scatterbrained, it's just because I'm tired and it's 3 in the morning and I still have to edit the video to put it out by Sunday morning like I said I would. So anyway, I got some really fun book mail this week. It was the Polish 25th anniversary edition of Philosopher's Stone, and I also got the Polish House edition, the Slytherin House edition, and I thought it'd be really fun to talk about the Polish books because while the Polish books don't have original cover art that is unique to that country, they're still really fun in their own right, and I want them to get their due. So anyway, let's talk about them. The Polish translation of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the title of which I can't pronounce, was first published April 10th in Poland in 2000. So a few years after, 3 years, I guess, after the Philosopher's Stone was first published in England. The publisher is Media Rodzina, and they're actually still the publishers for the Polish books today. So that's pretty fun. The first print, first edition of the Polish translation of Philosopher's Stone was released in softcover, which we've seen with some of the other translations as well. Dutch is the first one that comes to my mind where it was released in softcover before the hardcover. Also, the first edition, first print Philosopher's Stone, the original published by Bloomsbury in 1997, was simultaneously released in soft and hardcover. So it's still a little out of order to see the softcover come first, but it's happened, and it happens with books outside of Harry Potter as well. The Polish translation, the first print, was released in softcover. The cover art is the Mary Grand Pré from the US books, and the initial price was around $5. And the price has definitely gone up because now if you look at the publisher, it is about a $12 book. So it's definitely gone up over the 25 years. And according to a very knowledgeable Polish Harry Potter collector that I follow on Instagram, the first print Polish book is not super common. So I would love to know how many were printed. Another really fun book is a promo copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. On the cover, it looks just like any other softcover Philosopher's Stone. But this was a promo from 2000 with Coca-Cola called Conjure Up a Book for Your Child. That was the name of the promo. And on the back of the book, it has a Coca-Cola stamp right here where the price tag would be. The books were given out. They weren't for sale is my understanding. And I, again, don't know how many books were a part of the promo. I would love to find out. And I've asked around, I just don't know. Also, when you open the book, there's a Coca-Cola stamp on the very first inside page, which I think is really fun. Also fun is on the inside of the wraps. You have the remainder of the Grand Pré cover art that we see. And that's also on the back side, which I think is fun. At one point, I had the soft cover, the full set of soft cover books, 1 through 7, as well as the 1 through 7 hardcover Mary Grand Pré books. And I, with the exception of this book, which was actually a gift from a wonderful collector friend who is also a video game collector named Johnny Iucci, this is the only softcover Polish book that I have now, actually. And like I said earlier, I don't know how many of the Coca-Cola promo books were printed, and I don't know the demand for them, so I really don't have an established value for them either. But I think it's a really fun thing to have. And due to the popularity of the Harry Potter books in Poland, there are actually many editions of Harry Potter now that you can buy. Johnny Duddle, there's a hardcover Johnny Duddle, and I actually really enjoy the hardcover Johnny Duddle books, the Polish translations of them. You have this wonderful gold foiling on the title for the Harry Potter font, and it's just such a nice color saturation or ink saturation on the boards, and they're just really lovely. They don't show wear very easily. The corners are nice and sharp. The boards are a nice quality board, and they're just really well made. And you have the lovely paste downs that you see there. And I just really enjoy the Polish Johnny Nuddle books. And from looking at the publisher website, there are also softcover Johnny Nuddle editions too. They're available in box set. You can buy a box set of the softcover 1 through 7 or a box set of the hardcover 1 through 7 featuring the Johnny Nuddle cover art, which I think is really fun. There are also the adult editions, and I really like the Polish adult edition. This is cover art by Michael Wildsmith. And again, here too, I like the matte. And it's the same as with the Duddle book, where you have such a nice quality board, nice ink saturation, and they don't show wear very easily, which is nice. And then on the back, you have a photo of J.K. Rowling. And then the paste downs are just white, but really, really well constructed books. I really enjoy the hardcover Polish books. I also really like, I keep going back to, the ink saturation is so nice. And I really like, here, I don't know if you can see it, but the Harry Potter font has, it's not plastic, but it's not foil either, but it has a little bit of a different texture here. So it's a little bit more shiny than the rest of the board. So it's a little bit more eye-catching. And I really enjoy how this book feels in your hands, actually. If I were a reader, I would enjoy reading the book. Also, what's fun are the paste downs. Every one of the books of the Mary Grand Pré cover art have fun paste downs that match the art, which I think is fun. I like that one because green is my favorite color anyway. And then you get to book 6 and they don't have that, which makes me a wee bit sad. Book 7 does though. And you know, with the book 6, I'm actually wondering if, because my book 6 has seen better days. There's a tear there and all of that. I'm curious if there wasn't some restoration that was done where they took the original paste downs out and then took the first end papers, the end of the, that says page 703, instead of any of the end papers. And then the front, the paste down is the table of contents page, and that's just not been done in any of the other books. So I'm kind of led to believe that there may have been some restorative work on that book, which, if they did, that's odd. Alongside those editions, you can also get the house edition Polish books as well. They're soft cover. They're available in all houses. And all of 7 books were published in all 4 houses. So that's really fun. I couldn't help myself and, of course, got the Slytherin one. And it looks very similar to the UK house edition books. Which, I don't know. I don't know why I really enjoy the house edition book translations when I have so many from Bloomsbury. But they're really fun. It's really fun to see how they are all just kind of slightly different around the world, and I enjoy that. Their 25th anniversary edition just came out. That was my recent Polish book mail. And they actually took a leaf from Scholastic's creativity. It has the same foiling on the cover. No sprayed edges. And there's the back side. They did carry the art through with the flaps. So yeah, that's what they did for the 25th anniversary edition. I don't know if there's any extra content. I actually haven't looked. The end of the 25th anniversary edition has an about the author section. I don't know if that's in any of the other books, but it's certainly in this one. Oh, yeah. The 25th anniversary edition Polish is out, and they actually have the 2nd and 3rd books out on the publisher as well if you want to get the full, at least books 1 through 3 with the foiling. I figure they're going to continue doing 4 through 7 as well, but I don't know. You can also buy the Polish books featuring the beautiful Jim Kay cover art, and I love the Jim Kay books. They're probably some of my favorite art that's been made. Same with Mina Lima, but I don't see Mina Lima on the Polish publisher, but I'm really thrilled the Jim Kay books are there. You can also get the Hogwarts school books, so like Fantastic Beasts, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Tales of Beetle the Bard, and they've got really fun cover art. This is the Polish Tales of Beetle the Bard that, you know, I don't collect. And really fun. And you can also, there's like Christmas at Hogwarts and other things. I think they also have the illustrated Tales of Beetle the Bard, which is really fun. So they actually have quite a bit of Harry Potter books to choose from at the publisher, and I'll put all of their Harry Potter links down below. But I'm actually on the fence. I would love to get the Johnny Duddle box set. There's a hardcover Johnny Duddle box set that I would love to have because I really enjoy their take on Johnny Duddle, if that makes sense. I know it's the same cover art, but there's usually slight variants. They'll either center the cover art slightly differently, or they'll zoom in, zoom out. It'll be different shades of purple or different color, slightly different colors used. And I really like how they do the Johnny Duddle covers. I think they're so nice, especially with the matte. And I've thought about getting the Johnny Duddle box set that they have, the hardcover one, and then selling off the Mary Grand Pré books, because I really don't need 2 whole sets of them. And I'm on the fence because I really think that the Mary Grand Pré books are so lovely, and I really don't want to not have them on my shelves either. But at the same time, I've had the Mary Grand Pré Polish books for a few years, and sometimes it's nice just to shake things up a bit and bring in some other books and sell off ones that I've had for a while. So we'll see. If I do decide to get the Johnny Duddle Polish box set, I will tell you. I know that was probably a little bit of a shorter video, and I really do enjoy the Polish books, and I would love to hear your opinion on them. Do you own copies of the Polish Harry Potter books? If so, what do you think about them? Just as a fun side story, one of my favorite now collecting stories came from, I was doing an unboxing. This was probably 2017-18. I was doing an unboxing. I had my, for the channel, and I had my camera out and going. And I tried several times by this point to get a softcover book 5 Polish, of the Polish translation, with the Mary Grand Pré cover art. I tried. This was, I think, my 3rd time. The first time, the book had been really, really damaged in transit. Like, I don't know what happened, but it had been sliced pretty terribly. So it was ruined. I had to get my money back. And then the second time, it never arrived. 3rd time, I was doing the unboxing on my channel, and I was real excited because the book had finally come. And inside this book-shaped box, there was a fish cat toy that was I found out later was filled with catnip. I was so confused. I tried to actually find the video to link here because it is such a funny moment, and it's just far enough back that I don't know. But somewhere on this channel, there's me unboxing a fish toy that was supposed to be a Polish book 5. Anyway, I was very excited to get the Polish book 5. I think it was the 4th time I tried, and it finally came through. And then I sold that softcover set not too long after because I wanted the hardcover Mary Grand Pré set because it is so lovely. Anyway, it's late. I've still got to edit this video before I go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about collecting Harry Potter, don't hesitate to ask. And if you would like more Harry Potter content, I co-host a podcast with Melanie and Eric called Dialogue Alley, and we are the official podcast of the Potter Collector, who sometimes joins us from time to time, and we have so much fun. And I'll put all of the podcast stuff down below as well. With that, I'm going to say y'all are great. Thanks for watching. Stay magical and happy collecting. Good night.